Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about Vellore Revolt. The Vellore Mutiny predated the Indian Revolt of 1857 by about 50 years. It erupted on 10th July 1806 in Vellore, present-day Tamil Nadu, and lasted for a day. But it was brutal and shocked the British East India Company. It was the first major mutiny by the Indian sepoys in the East India Company. Today, we are going to learn about what are the causes, cause and effects of the Vellore Mutiny.
Vellore Revolt, 1806. The Vellore Mutiny on 10th July 1806 was the first instance of large-scale and violent mutiny by Indian sepoys against the East India Company, predating the Indian rebellions of 1857 by half a century. The revolt, which took place in the South Indian city of Vellore, lasted one full day, during which mutineers seized the Vellore fort and killed or wounded 200 British troops. The mutiny was subdued by cavalry and artillery from Orcott. Vellore Mutiny, one of the first brutal revolt against the British that led to the Sepoy Mutiny. The Vellore Mutiny was one of the earliest signs of Great Mutiny coming up in 1857. Vellore Fort. The family members of Tipu were imprisoned at Vellore Fort after the Fourth Mysore War. Some 3,000 ex-servants and soldiers of Hyder and Tipu had also been moved to the vicinity of Vellore and their property in Mysore confiscated. It was quite natural that they were all unhappy and they hated the English. The Vellore fort consisted of large majority of Indian troops. A good part of it recently been raised in Tirunelveli after the Palayakar uprising of 1800. Many of the trained soldiers of the various palayams were admitted into the English army. Thus, the Vellore fort became the meeting ground of the rebel forces of South India. In 1803, William Cavendish Bentinck became the governor of Madras. During his period, certain military regulations were introduced in 1805-6 and were enforced by the Madras Commander-in-Chief Sir John Cradock. But the sepoys felt that these were designed to insult them. Causes for the revolt. The major causes for the Vellore Mutiny are stated below. The English disregard the religious sensitives of the Hindu and Muslim Indian sepoys. Sir John Cradock, the commander-in-chief of Madras Army, had issued orders prohibiting soldiers for wearing religious marks on the foreheads and also trim their mustaches and shave off their beards. They offended both Hindu and Muslim soldiers. They were also asked to wear round hats instead of traditional headgear that were used to. This led to suspicion among the sepoys that they were being converted to Christianity. Cradock was acting against warning from the military board not to bring about changes in the military uniform without taking into consideration all required precautions of Indian sensibilities. A few sepoys who had protested against this new orders were taken to Fort St. George and punished severely. They were given heavy flogging. Also present in the Vellore fort were the wife and children of Tipu Sultan, who was killed in the Battle of Srirangapattinam in 1799, who were hoisted in a palace within the fort. Tipu Sultan's sons all instigated the course of the revolt. On 10th July 1806, the sepoys who gathered killed 14 British officers and 115 Englishmen on 69th Regiment. The mutiny started during midnight, and by dawn the fort had been captured by them. They raised the flag of Mysore Sultanate over the fort. They also declared Tipu Sultan's son Fateh Haidar as the king. But the British officer who had escaped the fort alerted the British force present at Arcot. From Arcot, British troops arrived led by Sir Rollo Gillespie. He was able to quell the rebellion. About 100 Indian soldiers were brought out of the palace where they had sought refuge. They were then ordered to stand against a wall and shot dead. In all, 350 Indian soldiers were killed and 350 wounded. The Indian course of war. The Indian soldiers were waiting for an opportunity to attack English officers. Tipu family also took part. Fateh Haidar, the elder son of Tipu, tried from alliance against English. On July 10th in the early morning, native sepoys, 1st 23rd Regiment, started revolt. Colonel Fancourt, Commander Garrison, was the first victim. The fort gates were closed. Meantime, the rebels proclaimed Fateh Haidar as a new ruler. The British flag in the fort was brought down. The tiger-striped flag of Tipu Sultan was hoisted on the fort of Vellore. Significance of the revolt. The major impact of Vellore mutiny are given below. All 3 Madras regiments involved in the Vellore mutiny were disbanded. After a trial, sepoys involved in the mutiny were punished by death, blown away from cannons, hanging and firing squads, and by penal transportations. John Cradock and other senior British officers responsible for new dress regulations were recalled to British. The new dress regulations were abolished. Flogging for new Indian soldiers were abolished. Tipu Sultan's family moved to Calcutta. It is believed that the brutal and swift suppressing the Vellore mutiny as partly responsible for the southern sepoys not taking part in the Indian revolt of 1857. Next, we have to learn about what are the effects of Vellore revolt. Although the mutiny was subdued by the next morning, it sent down ripples of fear among the British overlords. This is still considered as one of the first signs of the British losing an empire. The mutiny has drawn comparison with the revolt of 1857, but the latter was a rather large revolt which went on for days. The empire was established soon after the Vellore mutiny, and Lord Minto came to India as Governor General in 1807. The new methods and uniform regulations were withdrawn. The family of Tipu, as precautionary measures, was sent to Calcutta. William Cavendish Bentinck was removed from his service. Causes of the failure of the revolt. The revolt was localized and not countrywide. The revolt began prematurely. Superiority of the English was in weapons, post and telegraph systems. There was no proper leadership to guide the soldiers properly. The rebellion was also not well organized. Divide and rule policy of the English split the unity of the Indians. Dr. Savarkar calls the Vellore Revolt of 1806 as the prelude to the First War of Indian Independence in 1857. Thank you, students.